Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the Shield, and in my sixth video, I have two more after this, NBA games. This is the fifth and final conference championship game of the night. Then I'm going to recap. The number 1 Gonzaga Bulldogs beat the number 3 Santa Clara Broncos for the WCC championship. Gonzaga always wins this every year. Well, they'll be in the, are they going to be in the Big 12? Where are they going to be? What conference are they going to be in next year? I don't know what conference they're going to be in. I forgot. Yeah, credit Gonzaga winning this. I'm still not going to be a big believer in March Madness because it's always the same thing with Gonzaga. They have a really good regular season, they win the WCC, and then they choke in March. But I will give them credit for because they lost their second leading scorer. They dealt with injuries to 2 other starters. They didn't have 2 key players for most of the offseason, and just won the WCC title, going 4-1 against 2 NCAA tournament teams from this conference. So good job by Mark Few and the players this year, because they've dealt with injuries. Like, I'm pretty sure has Graham AK been hurt? They lost Braden Huff. They've dealt with a bunch of injuries. Led by a perfect night from Graham AK, had a perfect night, and 20-plus games and 20-point-plus games from Tom Grant Foster and Mario Saint Supri, and Mark Few's 21st WCC title, because Graham AK was phenomenal tonight, 15 points, 7 for 7. Mario Saint Supri was absolutely fantastic, 6 of 12 from the field and 3. He was making them pay. Tom Grant Foster, he's a really good player comes off that bench. He had 20 points. They dared to make some threes, and he made some. It was really him and Saint Supri that led the night from 3, but Davis Fogel was really good off the bench with 13, 8, and 6 with 2 steals. So the players of the night were really Supri, AK, Grant Foster, and Davis Fogel were the 4 best players tonight. So they have some good players. It's just hard for me to trust them in March until it happens. But I will give them credit for winning this. They say goodbye with another conference title with the win tonight. They're leaving for the Pac-12, excuse me. But they say goodbye to the WCC winning the conference title, feeding Santa Clara. With Santa Clara, they should still get in the tournament. I think they played really hard and competitive. They just, maybe the few games over a few days, they might have just got tired and their legs kind of were just not there in the second half. First half was really back and forth competitive. Santa Clara went in with the lead, but then 33-29. But Gonzaga outscores them 50-35, outscores them by 15 in the second half. They're 30th win of the season, the first time reaching the 30-win mark since 2023. And they've achieved this in 9 of the past 14 years. A standard of dominance in the WCC, end of an era there. So we'll see if anybody see if we'll get some more dominance in the WCC from somebody else. St. Mary's still there? Is St. Mary's still going to be there? But just 79-68 your final score in the second half alone. Saint Supri had 15. Grant Foster had 12. AK with 11. Fogel with 10. That was just in the second half alone. Like, most of their stats come in the second half. And winning the half 50 to 35. And Tom Grant Foster finishing off transition layups for the Bulldogs, and Gonzaga just flipped the game. And it was a really back and forth game the entire first half and a bit of that second half, but Gonzaga finally pulled away there. They were just the better team in the second half. I don't know if Santa Clara just got tired. I don't know. They just credit Gonzaga. Santa Clara is definitely a tournament team. I mean, they should get 3 bids out of the WCC. It should be obviously Gonzaga. I mean, they're going to be in regardless, obviously. But Santa Clara should be. St. Mary's going to be in. Santa Clara should be in. All 3 of these teams will be in. 3 bid WCC. But for Santa Clara, they definitely have a really good team, like Christian Hammond, Alan Graves. Alan Graves, I think, is going to be a really good NBA player. I think he's going to be really good at the next level. And they also have a really good shooter in Sash Gavalugov. who just didn't have the three-point shot tonight that he had last night, but I think he can be a really good three-point shooter at the next level. Like, it was a gritty defensive effort. They played really good defensively in the first half. The second half, defense wasn't there, and the offense just wasn't there tonight like it was last night. Well, the second half of that game against St. Mary's, Oregon State, their offense was really good. Second half of St. Mary's was pretty good, but they just could never really get into much of an offensive rhythm. Their defense was kind of carrying them that first half, but once the defense fell apart, they were really finished. And Gonzaga shot 53% overall, made 10 threes, while Santa Clara only shot 38%, made 9 of 34, 26 from deep. And I just thought Gonzaga moved the basketball better in the second half, got down transition. They couldn't stop Graham EK, St. Supri, Fogel, Grant Foster. Hammond played a really good game, but that was really about it. Alan Graves made some nice, had some good moments, but those are only two players that kind of had some good moments. So Boye had that nice alley-oop dunk where his head was over the rim, which was insane. But yeah, let's go over the stat sheet. It was a really exciting first half, and a bit of that second half Gonzaga pulls away. Wins the conference as usual. They improved to 30-3, scored 79 points, 29 in the first half, 50 in the second half. Santa Clara drops to 26-8, scored 68 points, 33 in the first half, 32, 35 in the second half. Mahi, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 of 11 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. Boye, 8 points, 3 of 6 from the field. Christian Hammond, 24 points, 9 of 16 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. Esminger, 3 points, 1 of 2 from the field, and 3. Napper, 0 points, 0 of 5 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. Alan Graves, 11 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Chuck Woodbaloo, 0 points. Gava Lugov, 8 points, 5 assists, 3 of 13 from the field, 2 of 9 from 3. Theory Darland, 3 points, 5 rebounds, 1 of 3 from the field, and 3. And Cochran, 4 points, 2 of 5, 0 of 2 from 3. They shot 38% from the field, 9 of 34, 26% from 3. 7 of 8 from the line, 88%, 41 rebounds, 30 assists, 9 turnovers, 7 steals, 1 block, 20 O-boards, 21 D-boards, 20 fouls for Gonzaga. Emmanuel Innocenti, 4 points, 1 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 at the line, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal and a block. Graham EK, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks, 7 of 7 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. St. Supri, 21 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 6 of 12 from the field, and 3 of 4 at the line. Jalen Worley, 2 points, 1 of 2, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Adam Miller, 2 points, 1 for 5. Davis Fogel, 13 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 4 of 7 at the line, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. Had 2 offensive boards. What a game from Davis Fogel. Braden Smith, 9 points, 1 of 4 from the field, 2 assists. And Tom Grant Foster, 20 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 11 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 4 7 at the line. Gonzaga went 53% from the field, 10 of 25, 40% from 3, 13 of 23, 57% free throwing. Got to get better on that free throwing. 35 rebounds, 24 assists, 8 turnovers, 4 steals, 4 blocks, 12 boards, 23 D-boards, and 9 fouls. So, fun night of conference championship recaps. Got a few games tomorrow. I think a few conference championships in Kentucky starts the first round of the SEC tournament. So I'll be here with that. Hopefully they win. Hopefully they'll lose to LSU, 16th seed. But yeah, that's really all I got to say here. So, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Till next time, Alkalite. Peace. Congratulations to the Gonzaga Bulldogs.